Hello friends, I hope you're doing swell and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a speed build. Now I've been seeing these one lot neighborhood challenges a little bit over on Twitch and very little here on YouTube, but I really want to try it myself and I just think they're so fun to do. So my little twist on it is that they're going to be all tiny homes. We'll be doing 6 houses for 6 different occult sims. Now I'm not going to spoil which kind of occult sims will be in each house. It's going to kind of be at random and you'll see whenever I post it, but I am just so excited. But I will say, even though that this is a speed build, I am not a speed build girly. I have been trying to film this voiceover like 10 times already and I'm just running out of things to say, so I might put on some little jazz music in the background because I'm like, what do you talk about for like 10 minutes straight? Anywho, this little neighborhood is so cute. So for today's like speed build, I wanted to get the bones of this neighborhood together, do some landscaping, kind of make it fit into that Brindleton Bay like world aesthetic, and then also kind of map out how I want each occult to be. I think I am going to be a little chaotic and put like the vampires and the spellcasters and the werewolves all on one side because y'all know that they be beefing, and I think it'll be great gameplay if we decide to play them in a rotational build. But basically I am going through every pack at random. I'm even utilizing debug. Now I know there are some mods out there that are supposed to make debug a little bit more organized, and even I think build and buy a little bit more organized, but I can't remember the name off the bat. I know some of my favorite simmers use it, so if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know in the comments down below, because I think debug is a lot of fun, especially when you have different packs as well. They have things in the world that are not selectable within the build and buy mode. So I thought it was fun to kind of look for some different things to make it look a little bit more realistic, which you'll see a little bit more later on in this video. And I was thinking as well, not only for like this neighborhood series, but maybe we can also kind of bring this over into the Let's Make Over the Townie series. So if you are new over here to my channel, I have this series that I've been doing since I started my channel, I think back in May, but basically it's a Let's Make Over the Townie. So in part 1, we typically do a cast makeover. It's at random. I think we did one sim that actually came from neighborhood story progression, but the rest of them are like OG townies that come with each pack. And then in part 2, we do an apartment or renovation of a house. My favorite so far has to be Sam My Shuno. I just love those sims so much, and I love the personality of the apartments. I just really enjoy apartments, and I hope we get some new game packs this year where we get more apartments. I'm guessing For Rent was supposed to be something like that, but I'm thinking of a world that's similar to Sam My Shuno, but like a little bit of a different aesthetic, because it is like a city life, but maybe some like suburban apartments and things along that nature, kind of like Eco Harbor World. I can't think of the proper name for it, but they have like a few apartments that I like renovating as well. But then in part 3 of the series, we do a Let's Play the Townies, and I think of it as like a rotational play. I know someone said that it was like just a regular rotational play, but when I see other people playing like Sims 2 and Sims 3, they do these rotational plays where you have like this spreadsheet and you play each sim for like a different season or an episode, and then you go to the next one. So I'm kind of basing it off of that. But speaking of like older Sims games as well, I want to explore some new gameplay. Now, I am a Sims 4 girly through and through. I love the gameplay. I love the packs. The bugs don't bother me whatsoever. I just really enjoy the Sims 4. But now, I used to be so obsessed with The Sims 2. I had it on my PC, I had it on my PlayStation 2, I had it on my Wii. I was never really a Sims 1 girly because it was much older than me, so Sims 2 was like at the sweet spot, and Sims 3 I was like in high school, in college, so I didn't really like was phased by it. But now I'm like, ooh, I really want to play Sims 3, and maybe I can get my husband to also play it with me, so we can do like a joint let's play of like playing The Sims 3 together, like doing a rags to riches, like make both of us and seeing how well we do with it. And I think it would be so much fun, and I think it would be hilarious as well. So I think that might be on my agenda to do this week, is to download the game, making sure my computer can run it with like the specs, which I'm almost positive, but I've been seeing a lot of people have to get like the smooth patches for it. So if you currently play Sims 3, let me know. I think I'll be okay because I have a pretty good PC, but we'll see. We'll just test it. But Anywho, back to the speed build. Now you see these little flower things. I've seen little Simsy use these so much on our Twitch stream. So I was like, I have to like utilize debug for this because I feel like it just makes it look a little bit more realistic. That's what I found debug to be very helpful with. I had some things that made it just look a little bit more personality, not so like cartoony, but like a little bit more realistic as The Sims can be. But I'm just so excited to decorate these houses. These videos are going to be coming back to back, but the reason why I'm doing a speed build, which I don't even think I touched on, I might have been, but I've also been talking for like 6 minutes straight, so I'm running out of things to talk about, you guys. But since everyone is at home and working from home as well, I haven't had like the office to myself to like actually set up my camera and like my OBS, like my microphone and things like that to like film a proper video. But those are coming this week because I am making time and getting outside of my comfort zone and actually doing it even though people are in the house and listening. So I'm doing it actually right now with the voiceover and I'm very proud of myself. But basically this past week I've done a few speed builds which I'll kind of sprinkle in throughout the next couple weeks so you can see those, but I'm just really excited with the way this turned out. I kind of had an inspo pick as well on Pinterest, and I feel like as well as a newbie builder that has been very helpful, so I'm not just pulling out ideas from like the inner subconscious of my head. I'm actually having a reference and it helps me kind of, you know, practice building as well. And then also with Pinterest, I've been doing that she shed type of challenge on my channel as well, and that has been greatly helpful, especially with these tiny builds. Kind of do something a little bit different using more tricks and just kind of learning like roofing and platforms, everything along those lines. That's been helping me learn how to build. So if you are a newbie builder as well, definitely utilize these little challenges as well as going to Pinterest and finding some houses that you might want to imitate. But we are wrapping up the end of the speed build, and thank goodness, because I'm like, what else am I supposed to be talking about? But this is what the neighborhood is looking like. I am obsessed with it. So the next couple videos we'll have a growing together episode, we might have a Sims 3 video, and then also we have a let's make over the townies, and then we'll start this tiny home series of this one lot neighborhood. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure it's fun things like give it a big old like and subscribe down below. But until next time, friends, I hope you're doing swell and I will see you very soon.